Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are jumping into mods here on the new Dark Horse, and we're going to actually be installing the C to H pipe, which is basically kind of like a resonator delete. But before we kind of get into that, I'm going to show you guys some before clips. We'll kind of go over the install a little bit. I'm going to try to get as many clips as I can to help you if you want to try to attempt this on your own. But obviously we don't have a lift here. We're just gonna put the car on jack stands and try to get it done that way. Probably gonna be a little bit more difficult. If you have a lift, it's probably gonna be a lot easier. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into what the car sounds like right now. All right, so here is the C to H pipe we're going to be installing on the car today. It should be relatively easy. Unbolt a couple things, cut the factory exhaust, or where the resonators are. We'll get under there here in a second. And then you just use these clamps to bolt everything together. Now, this is something that we did on the M2 ourselves, which was kind of a pain in the ass, but it shouldn't be too bad. The only thing that I wish we had was a lift here to be able to make this job a little bit easier, but this is what we're gonna be installing on the car today. And I know that a lot of people have like trouble deciding between, should I go with the X pipe or should I go the H pipe? Based on my research, the H pipe should sound a lot deeper. So that's what we're kind of going after when we're changing any of the exhaust on the car. So let's go ahead and jump into the install. All right, so under the car now, and this is what we're gonna be taking out. That's like the resonator box, but it should be pretty easy. Unbolt those, and that drops the front half. And then in the back there, we're gonna have to make some cuts there. And then once that's cut, we can pull it out and then just hopefully bolt the new one up. But typically, there's always some kind of issue that you just run into when you're doing these kinds of things on your own car. So we'll see how that goes, but this is what the process will look like. All right, so we got the exhaust cut, or like the stock exhaust, kind of test fitting the new H pipe here. But we purposely didn't cut those as long. So we went a little conservative on the first cut just to get them out of the way. That way we can get everything fit snug up here. And then we'll go ahead and make another cut back there on the factory exhaust to be able to go ahead and fit the new H pipe.
Baby, can't just come at it. I'm not saying everything's a competition, but look at my cut, bro.
Fix this one.
Well, you know, the thing is, like, so that was where you should have stayed. You just ate a shit ton back here.
Yeah.
So the clamp will make up for it. That,
Let's fit the throw.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But not.
All right, guys, just like that, we have everything bolted in on both sides. So this front side uses the factory hardware, and then on the back side, Steeda includes the new clamps to bolt the new H pipe back to the factory cat back exhaust. So yeah, that's all taken care of. Now we're gonna go ahead and start the car, make sure there's no exhaust leaks, go from there. All right, guys, so I had started the car, checked for some exhaust leaks, and we were getting some back here. So I just ran to the hardware store, got some RTV silicone, like sealant, gasket sealant, put that on there. I'll let that time, give that a couple minutes to cure, about an hour, and then we'll go ahead and torque it back down. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, no exhaust leaks. All right, guys, so there we have it. New Steeda H-pipe installed on the Dark Horse. It sounds really, really good. I think it's like that happy middle ground from like the stock sound or the OEM exhaust versus like it getting too wild and too crazy loud. I think it's that nice sweet spot. Might sound a little bit better if we threw some headers on there, but I want to wait and try to figure out the best route to go as far as headers go for the car, where we're not going to throw a check engine light or anything like that. That's the approach that we're taking on this car, whereas with the M2, it was kind of just like balls to the wall, so to speak. But if you plan on doing this to your S650, I would recommend you just grab the RTV sealant. I got it from an Ace Hardware. It's like the high temp sealant. I'll throw a picture up here in the video. But that just makes it really easy. There's no exhaust leaks anymore, so we solved all those problems with a quick like $10 tube of RTV sealant, right? So that is going to wrap up our video today. Stay tuned for the next video. We got a bunch more stuff coming here on the S650 Dark Horse. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave me a comment down below on what you think I should do to the car next, and we'll catch you on the next video.